So in this video, we're going to talk about fear of approach or approach anxiety, where it comes from, and how to really get rid of it. Because it's actually possible to get rid of it. I think I got rid of it pretty much. And if I go rid of it, then anyone else can get rid of it. So how do you get rid of it? First of all, made another video before about where it comes from. Is due to our genetics. So we've got to understand that we haven't evolved from this sort of environment. We used to live in villages of 150 people to 100, 300 people, this sort of thing, over thousands of years. So we are genetically pre-programmed in order to survive and replicate ourselves within that environment, which is very, very different to the environment where we live today. So basically our genetics give us this automatic fears. An example is the horse example, the one that I made in another video, that is to say, horses are scared of very loud noises naturally because that actually helped them survive for thousands and thousands of years. So by default, if they hear a very loud noise, they get scared and they behave erratically. And in today's environment, if they behave that way, they actually get killed. This is why the horses have to be trained in advance before they are put on the road, because they're scared of noises. So the way they get trained is by being placed close to a busy road and tied to some post or some tree. So they get used to the loud noises and they don't get scared anymore. That's how they actually get trained. And after a while, after a few hours or a few days, I'm not entirely sure how long it takes, then they're completely immune to that fear, and their brain is rewired. So even if genetically they're pre-programmed, if nothing happens, they're pre-programmed to be fearful of noises, they can be trained not to be. So in humans, the same thing occurs. So basically, you can train yourself to get rid of approach anxiety and all the anxieties that have been given to you by society. And how do you do that? By exposure, repeated exposure to those fears over and over and over and over again. That's how you get rid of them. So, and the same thing applies to approach and anxiety. So, what you do in order to get rid of it is simply you just get exposed to it, to your fears. So you're scared of very beautiful women, to approach them and just do it. And even if it's uncomfortable, you keep doing it and 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 doing it. And it's a matter of time. If you just repeat the process, then it's going to be completely natural to you and you're not going to be scared anymore. So that's very, very important. So I know it sounds ridiculously simple, but this is the way that I would recommend to get rid of approach anxiety, which is the number one problem you've got to solve. Everyone has it when they start. It's crippling. I had it myself. Then now it seems to have disappeared altogether. Pretty much I can approach almost any set. Almost any set. So that's how you get rid of it. Keep exposing yourself to those fears, and what's going to happen is you're going to have the death of fear. And also you get, if you're then scared of closing, what you do is just keep closing every time. Closing, I mean home closing or whatever. You keep closing every time up until you get rid of the fear of closing. If you're scared of physical contact, you keep touching within the limit of the law, wherever you live, and up until the death of fear of physical contact. So that's how you do it. Very simple. Yeah, so hopefully this video has been of use to you. So if you want to get rid of the fear of approach, that's a very, very simple method, and it does work. It works in animals. It will work on you if you keep at it. You've got to be patient with yourself. It's not going to happen overnight, but over time, you're going to find that you're not going to really be scared anymore. So, yeah.